What's up, guys? It's Jamie and Jazz here with Brand Creations, the pod. It's 2024. Let's get going. New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
New Year's plans in general for New Year's Eve that everyone's had. And what we feel about New Year's in general.
Yeah.
So, start us off from the top.
Should we talk about New Year's resolutions?
Let's.
Yeah. I personally don't love them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're that healthy for people because I feel like for New Year's everyone sets like unrealistic expectations for themselves, and I just like they set themselves up for failure, kinda.
Yeah. Why?
Because I feel like a lot of common New Year's resolutions are like, I'm gonna go to the gym every single day. I'm gonna eat right every single day. Like I'm gonna do this, da da da. But you're not gonna go to the gym every single day. You're not gonna eat right every single day. Like. That is setting yourself up for failure, and then you have one day where you don't eat right or you don't go to the gym. You're like, well, I failed it now. I might as well just not do it, and that probably will happen in the second week of January. So I feel like I enjoy New Year's resolutions, but I enjoy like goals for the year rather than like specific things, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like by the end of the year, you might want to look a certain way, and that's fine, but you don't have to go to the gym every single day to get that. Like you just like an overall end goal for the year or an end goal for the end of the month.
Yeah.
Because I also think it's kind of strange that people, if it was like the 1st of December and I was like, oh, I really want to start going to the gym, New Year's is around the corner, I might as well just wait for New Year's. Why? Just start now. Like I think it's like this thing that's like, oh, it's such a big thing, so I'll just wait till then. You could do that any day of your life. Like, New Year's is just another day.
Yeah, I don't really get New Year's resolutions. Like, I've never, like... The problem is, what it is they think that if they set themselves those goals at the beginning of the year, that it's going to happen. And they don't have to they don't sort of think about the work that's got to go into it. It's just, that's going to happen. Like, as you say, go to the gym every day.
Yeah.
But how is that the actual physical work of going to the gym every day? People don't think about that. You know how they've got to manage that around their actual day-to-day lives, their jobs, their families, whatever else they've got, and that's why they fail, because what they're good doing is building half a plan.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. To be honest, the plan is actually okay. The plan could work. You know, there's a lot of people that do go to the gym every day, and that's fine. But it's the fact that they don't put the plans and the structures into place to make it work.
And also, like, with that idea, like going to the gym every single day, the people who do go to the gym every single day didn't start out by going to the gym every single day. They probably went once a week. Well, every single... Yeah, sorry.
I don't think they started off once a week, but yeah.
But, no, but, like... no, yeah. They could start, like, once a week.
Yeah, maybe they did.
And then they do twice and da. Like, if I was to sit here right now, I don't go to the gym.
No.
And if I was to sit here right now and be like, it's New Year, new me, I'm going to go to the gym every single day. No, I'm not. I know I'm not. Like, you need to work yourself up for that. And if you just set your goal for, like, I'm going to go to the gym every single day, like, you're just setting yourself up for failure. That could be your end goal by the end of the year.
Yeah. But it's also the fact that you don't even know, like, say right now, I mean, like, okay, normally, like, throughout, like, you've probably been to a gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've been to the gym.
Yeah.
And for the last few years I've always said, I'm going to go back, I'm going to go back, still pay the membership. And, but, like, then the last time I went, I actually realised I just don't enjoy it. And that's why I don't go.
Really?
Yeah, because I could go to the gym. I used to get up at 3 o'clock every morning and do it. It's not about the fact of not being able to motivate myself to get there. I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy the results, but I really don't enjoy the gym.
Yeah.
So I don't see, and I know you should do things that you don't always enjoy, but I'm like, there's other ways to be healthy.
Yeah.
There's other ways to look after yourself without going to the gym.
Yeah.
So it's not my only option.
Yeah.
So like, I don't need to worry about it too much.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but I don't. There's a lot of people that don't even know if they enjoy the gym. They're just like, that's going to be my goal.
Yeah.
Walk into a gym, Susan, and see if you like it first. Slow down.
Yeah.
You know? Before you buy every bit of gym equipment available, and you know.
And like in the shops right now, there's probably going to be thousands of deals on like all the gym stuff, all like the like workout and like healthy things. because they know that this is what January is. January is the month where people go on diets and go to the gym and all of this stuff. But it only lasts for a month because people don't have that like plan.
Because like dry January, I was watching a video the other day about dry January, and I thought this was quite funny. It's so a lot of people will do, to prove that they can and to see the benefits, they'll do dry January. Yeah. Then on the 1st of Feb, they'll be like, to celebrate doing dry January and how better they feel, they go out and get steaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, right, okay. So like that's like, to celebrate you feeling better. You're gonna damage yourself again.
It's like that end thing. It's like, well, I think if you have like a set time, like for the month of January, I'm going to go to the gym every single day. It's probably easier than just saying I'm going to do it for the whole year because you've just got that short period of time. I
always try and pick a number. So like if I want to go, say when I used to go to the gym, instead of going I want to go every day, it would be like, or instead of saying I want to go Monday to Friday, it'd be I want to go 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Because Thursday morning, I might have had a really late night. Wednesday, the kids haven't slept or whatever. I didn't go. Boo-hoo, but I could go Saturday or Sunday kind of thing, you know? So, like, instead of saying, like... Because if I just did that, I'd have been like, well, I failed this week, so I don't know, I need to go Friday.
Exactly.
Like, when it's like, well, actually, no, there's still days to make up. I can do it. So it's easier to do that instead of setting, like, the direct days. Because every day is different. You don't know how you're going to wake up. Especially in January... There's the amount of sickness bugs, colds and all that going around. People, it's a long month.
It's not an enjoyable month.
No, January's not an enjoyable month for a lot of people. And I think that can then ruin the plans that they've created for the whole year, which genuinely could have made a huge difference to their life.
Yeah.
If they'd just done it, but they did it on like a bad... They started at a bad time.
Yeah, I saw this thing the other day of a girl talking about how January for her is the month to get ready for the new year. Like because obviously, yes, technically January is the new year, but like January for her, because it's a depressing month and no one actually enjoys it and everyone has all these goals, it's her month to get started and prepare herself for the year to come. So like start in like February. Which I think is a good idea, like having a whole month to be like, okay, I'm not gonna like start myself and like put myself up to all these different things that I need to do and I want to do. I'm going to take that month to like work on myself to then be able to do the things I want to do for the year.
Yeah.
Which I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's a good idea because it doesn't matter when you start it. Just as long as, you know, it's starting it and actually doing it and you actually like mean it. Like, you know, you're going to continue it. Not just doing it for a bit and going, no, you know. Because there was no point you doing it in the first place.
No.
And, you know, that's the thing, because then actually, as you say, most people see it as a failure instead of the fact they've just tried it.
Exactly.
So it's like, it does more damage than good.
Yeah.
But it's like what we did in December. We did all of our planning, all of the back work, all of that for January. So that when we come in today, we know exactly what we were doing for the month kind of thing. Because there was no point us all sitting around in December saying, we're going to do this in January. But not plan for it, not structure it, not do any of the back work for it. 'Cause we'd come into there and we'd be actually probably overwhelmed with the amount of shit we'd have to do, you know? And then it's like we wouldn't do it properly. But because we did that month to build it up, it's like, well, actually, we've got one business already going and we're launching 2 in a month, which is quite a lot.
Yeah.
But it's not bad at all because we've structured it and everyone knows what they're doing, everyone knows how it's going to go, and we've done the work.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like there's always work before the goal, and I think that's what needs to be talked about a little bit more with like the New Year's resolution stuff. Is if you're going to tell me your goal, that's fine, but I'll ask why and how you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Because you can sit there and say, I'm going to go to the gym 7 days a week. Trust me, you're not. Trust me.
Yeah. What about work? What about your family? What about friends?
You know, what happens when you get sick?
Yeah.
What happens when you get tired?
Yeah.
Like, what happens when you just got to go food shopping at the time that you went to go to the gym?
Yeah.
What's the situation then, you know? Like, that's the thing. Think it through properly and then talk about it. It's the same as business. Structure everything, write everything down, and plan everything to the T, and then it's a lot more doable than just
starting
something randomly and
Yeah.
just seeing how it goes. Yeah. Like this year, I want to work on just being a better person, like bettering myself to last year.
Yeah.
It's not for
That's a good
anybody.
one.
That's just for me, you
Yeah.
know. But then there's not going to be one way of doing it.
No. Well, I always.
Just, you know, I'm going to tell less people to fuck off probably. And no, I don't know. I'm struggling with it at the moment. Because I don't really know how to be a good person.
Day 2
Yeah.
of January of
Day
2024.
Yeah. I'm already going back to my old ways. But, you know, no, it's just, you know, as I say, look after myself a little bit more,
Yeah.
which then can look after everyone else and sort of spend a bit more time with the people I feel like I need to sort of help them and help them grow instead of just tell them what to do and leave it.
Yeah.
And just sort of, I think, just sort of focus a little bit more time on people this year.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
which is quite nice. Spread my joy to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your goals for your career in 2024?
Well, there's going to be a lot going on. With Perfect Finish, it will be about a year in May since I took over, which is exciting. So that's sort of, we're bringing a lot of different plans in to make that a little bit more self-sufficient, standalone, using the team that I've built to sort of manage that on a daily basis for me and grow that. And then obviously we're looking at the brand creation side of things, which is the marketing side, which that's really looking at growing. I want to start sort of building that now. That'll be really sort of, you know, I'm quite invested in that obviously, and I want to see that win, and we're doing a lot of work for that. And then the last one is the business coaching that I'd really like to take off. I must admit, you know, by the end of the year, I'd love to say that I've helped a lot of people and done a lot of, you know, because I do think I have a lot of experience that I can give and knowledge and that sort of thing. And I think, you know, it also works well with my head. I'm quite chaotic, and I think like being in everyone else's different businesses, understanding it's quite easy for me to do, but it's what my brain enjoys doing. And then sort of building plans and that sort of thing. So again, that's what I mean. It's more sort of reaching more people this year. You know, like with the cleaning business, we've sort of gone along and we've been doing what works for us and that sort of stuff. Whereas now I want to start helping more people, more businesses, and sort of helping them build more structured, more stable businesses for themselves, so that maybe they don't have to be there as much. They can use their team, or they can grow it to a way where they can build a team, you know, and give them a little bit more freedom and financial freedom and that sort of thing. So that's sort of my goal for 2024, is to like help and reach as many people as possible, become like better and that sort of stuff, you know,
and stretch yourself, and like who you can help and what you can do. Use my own sort of knowledge and all of that on other people, because there's a lot of other people that don't have the knowledge I've got. I've grown up in a business household since I was born. I've been here for 9 years. Like I've got so much knowledge and experience, and I'm also, because of my age, I'm not scared to try new things, which has helped me so much in business, which a lot of people wouldn't have tried. So I know a lot of like the right and wrongs quite early on. And I want to start sort of pushing that towards helping people, and sort of growing their vision as well. You know, because I've got a team that is doing my visions. So now I want to start helping other people. So hashtag 2024. It's the year for you.
Hopefully. Fuck everyone else. No, love everyone else. Sorry. Last year was fuck everyone else. This year is love everyone else.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Growth. When it comes to like New Year's resolutions and stuff, I don't like thinking about like my practical things. I like thinking about myself, how I can work on myself and do better. The thought of like setting goals, not overwhelmed, but like me setting goals for myself, I'm very indecisive. So I'll be like, oh, do I want this? Do I want that? I enjoy having goals set for me, I guess, like in a business sense. But like I like to make personal like goals that will improve myself, which would then improve my work in other aspects. Do you get what I mean? If I work on improving myself, it will help my relationships with people, like my job, like uni and all these other things. Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't see, I was thinking that actually while you were saying that, is like, I think
to be honest, I was actually thinking about this the other day, right?
Okay.
So, and this could be a little bit me being negative about people, but then maybe that's, you know.
Okay.
So, there's a lot of people that use New Year's as an excuse,
Yes.
right? New year, new me. I'm going to wait, as you say, I could go to the gym in December,
Yeah.
but why I wait till New Year's,
Mhm.
right? Now, that's set you back a month,
Mm-hmm.
right? For no reason whatsoever. And then it was, oh yeah, that was my New Year's resolution.
Mm-hmm.
So people use it even when it doesn't go well, people use it as their cop-out to get out of it.
Mhm.
Like, it's my New Year's resolution,
Yeah.
I've got next year.
Yeah.
Whereas if they actually turn around and said, that was my goal,
Mhm.
and I failed my goal,
Mhm.
there's no one else to blame apart from them.
Yeah.
So I think it gives a lot of people that sort of, they feel like they don't have the responsibility for it because
Mhm.
it's like, oh, that was New Year's.
Yeah.
You know?
Doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like with me, I don't actually I've not made my year plans because of New Year's.
Mhm.
I've just planned my year because I plan month by month ahead, so I know
Yeah.
exactly what I'm doing each month and
Yeah.
I know where I'm at and that sort of thing. If New Year's happened or didn't happen, I would do the same thing,
Yeah.
you know? And then at the end of the day, when it doesn't work out, it's on me and it's
Mhm.
fine anyway. You know, but I think a lot of people do use it as like a cop out
Mhm.
of like, next year it will
Yeah.
have to be, you know, and it's like it's not going to happen.
No.
You know, that's why you're still in the same place as you was 2 years ago.
Yeah. And like, it's just not my year.
Yeah.
Next year might be my year.
Yeah.
You make it your
Yeah,
year. If you want to
exactly.
do stuff, you do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it will never be your year
No.
if you don't do anything about
Mhm.
it, you know, or if you wait until the 1st of January every
Yeah.
time. Why?
Yeah.
You know, like over the Christmas time, I could have waited until the 2nd of January when everyone else got back to work and I could have done a lot of my work then.
Mhm.
But why? I'd rather get ahead of everyone.
Yeah.
And then I come in actually more prepared than everyone.
Mhm.
Okay, I have to leave my work now, but look at new laptop. But I came in more prepared than
Yeah.
everyone because it's like I do my work like throughout the period and that
Yeah.
sort of thing. It doesn't matter about the old New Year. It's just right. It's January. What's for January?
Yeah. And you have time off, obviously, because Christmas and stuff. So
Yeah.
it allows you to spend more time to plan and all of that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
To end on a good note, a positive note, we could talk about our best bits of 2023.
Mm.
What were some of yours?
I got married.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah.
I'll say that first.
Good.
So I don't
Well
lie.
done.
Yeah. Got married. Yeah, that was the best thing I'll say in 2023 that
Mhm.
happened. So Chloe's now got the same second name as me.
Yeah.
And the kids is more importantly for her. So now we're very happily married.
Yeah.
After 10 years of being together today.
Oh yeah, happy anniversary.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm here. And then obviously mum and dad retired in 2023, which was a big one for me. I had always sort of set the goal to be 25 when they did that, but there was sort of, well, it was 2 months before my 25th birthday, so I was 24, so
Yeah.
that was sort of a win. Just, you know, taking over the business
Yeah.
was sort of a big one, and sort of growing into my role and the sort of growth I've had to do this job.
Yeah.
And then obviously the, you know, as I say, the family and the home side of things, getting married, having a nice holiday with the kids, and sort of having a lot more, because I'm building something now that's giving my family a lot nicer things and that sort of thing.
Freedom,
Yeah,
yeah.
more freedom. So, you know, that's sort of been my 2023. What about you?
I got to travel
Mm.
quite a bit. I met a lot of new people. I went to America for like 2 months to work, and I met a lot of great people who are now very important in my life. And then from that, I then travelled, which probably was the best part of my 2023. What else did I do? My uni grades.
Mm.
I got good grade on my
Mm.
uni grade of this year, of my second year at uni, which is the first year that counts for your final thing. Your first year doesn't actually count.
Right.
So I was happy about that. And this job,
Mm.
I obviously was going into my placement year working for free
Mm.
for a whole year, and now I'm here.
Yeah.
And now we're like doing all this stuff. Obviously, I started doing stuff for Perfect Finish, and now brand creations has become a thing. I'd say they're my main highlights of 2023.
I think that's very good.
Yeah, because I think it's important to like look at like the good parts of your year, because I think it's very easy for you to get to the end of a year and look at all the negatives and be like, well, I failed, I didn't have a good year. Well, actually, even like little things. I have an app like on my notes app on my phone every year. For the past 2 years I've done it. I wrote down every like good thing that's happened in the year. Your wedding is on that thing. Like little things that obviously it's not little for you, but like little things. Sorry, but like little things. Like I went to see Dominic Fike in concert. That was a big highlight of my year, and like little things like that.
No, he is.
Anyway, yeah, like writing down little things on like your day to day. I just think that's a nice thing to do. So at the end of the year, you can read back all the things that you accomplished that year.
Yeah, well, I mean, like a lot of people do. Like I was seeing a lot of people post like the photo every day.
Yeah.
They were doing that, and as you say, like the writing a good thing down every day. And like some people put it on their phone, some people put it in like a jar and then they open it on New Year's Eve and stuff, and then they like read through it all, and it actually makes them understand and makes them realise how much of a good year they did have, because otherwise you can just sit there and be like, oh, I didn't do this, didn't do that. Yeah, no, definitely, I think that's a good thing. I need to start sort of writing down my stuff.
I saw another girl who writes herself a letter for her future self. Every New Year's Eve she writes a whole letter, and it's like a long one. And she's got like an envelope where she keeps them all, but she can't open it until the following New Year's, because then it also gives you a perspective of like, yes, like you've accomplished these things, but also gives you how your mindset was at that time. You might not have been feeling that great, or all of these different things. So you reading your own words can really, I feel like, have a positive impact, or it could have a negative impact, but that's just really what you decide to do with your year. But
yeah, but it will help you self-reflect, and I think you have to be able to self-reflect to be able to sort of adjust and make the decisions and make the changes you need to make. You know, I mean, like I was thinking then, if I was writing that letter last year, I'm like, I couldn't tell you what the difference would be.
No,
because I'm like, I feel the same, but I think I've grown a lot.
Yeah. Because on like a day-to-day basis, like you're growing every single day, but you don't realise it until you have that big jump of like, well, I don't really know how I was different from this time last year, because I've been growing every single day. But reading something from a year ago, that's a long time. Yeah. So it's quite like easy to see all like the differences of your mindset, of the things you were doing, your day-to-day life. Like mine would have been completely different.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I wouldn't be able to say whether mine would be that, but I wouldn't know. You know, I feel the same, a little bit more organised and stuff, but you know, I don't. But there's been massive changes in the year, so it's just sort of noting them down, and definitely. Right, thank you very much everybody for listening. We hope you enjoyed. Happy New Year. We hope you had an amazing Christmas and are happy to get back to work and whatever else you're doing this year. We look forward to all the exciting stuff we've got in 2024 coming up. Make sure you're following us, make sure you're liking and not subscribing, but doing stuff.
Doing all that good stuff.
And we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.